Yo, what's up and welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the Saudi Arabian Soccer Showdown event top 11. But first of all, I think the Americans are starting to infiltrate Nordias because what the hell is soccer? This is a football game, like take that soccer shit back to Florida, man. Anyway, I didn't expect to beat this event, so this video is nothing short of a surprise to both you and me. For that, I'm setting a challenge. If I get 100 likes on this video, I will make a second video about the event. However, it will be a meme video. Yes, I thought I was going to lose, so I planned to make a meme video. However, I accidentally won. So here we are. Man, them just destroyed everyone he met. Yeah, I did get destroyed once in a while, but anyway, we shall talk about that. Somehow, the players I got actually managed to pull it through. Like this guy called Romat, he's a scouting player from Indonesia. And it turns out he's actually pretty good, as the report says. Like Mandem was just destroying everyone I met. He was unplayable in this entire tournament. And then I have Ito Shirin, who just couldn't stop scoring free kicks. Most of the guys I met were easy and I bullied the hell out of them until I reached stage 5 and I started getting bullied myself. Like, how is it possible that a 105% team goes up against a 130% team? This guy had only 3 players below 180%. His 3 defenders. The rest of the guys were like 180% players with maxed out play styles. How is that even legal? I don't know, but it seems top 11 matchmaking is broken these days. And I think that is because the top 11 player base has gone down. Like, I got to play against 2 bot teams. I know they were bot teams because when you try to click on the manager to view their squad, it doesn't show anything. Okay, you may say that maybe I got lucky, but still, come on. But still, you can tell that there's a problem with the matchmaking. Anyway, despite that, I did have some nice games and I managed to beat the event. Now, against this guy called Inter79, I went 2 goals up. But this man then changed his tactics and came back to draw 2-2 and force additional time. I only won because I changed Ito Shirin's win, and Mandem did not react in time to stop that. I then played the same guy twice, the Skizio FC. I don't know whether I pronounced that well. He beat me the first time, and in the second match, I had to change my tactics to win. All in all, I'm excited because this is the first time I've won an event whereby I didn't have any hope of winning. And actually, my goal was to make a meme video like I said before, but here we are. So here are the tips and tricks that are going to help you beat this event. Now, as usual, I will not talk about the first 2 teams, so we're starting from Riyadh Blues. Now, these guys are using a 4-2-3-1 formation. However, it's quite pushed behind with 2 DMCs, an MC, an ML, and MR. That leaves the striker extremely isolated. So what I did, I approached this team from a defensive standpoint. If they can't score, I will not lose. So you can utilize hard defending with man-to-man marking to isolate the striker and reduce their chances of scoring. Another way in which you can come through against this team is that you can utilize attack on normal mentality if you're at least close in quality or you're stronger than this team. That means that this team will only be able to score against you when it comes to set pieces. And as long as your striker is good, trust me, you will score against this team. Personally, I beat this team easily. Moving on to Jeddah Yellow Stripes. Now, these guys are utilizing a 4-1-3-2 formation. Very weak formation. All round, I think almost every decent formation can give this team a run for its money. Like, the striker formations have not been good in top 11 for a very long time because almost all 3 defender formations beat them. Like, even though you use DL, DC, DR, or even 3DC, you still handle these teams' attack quite well. And their lack of an AMC means that they are reliant on those 2 strikers to score, which is another weakness because in top 11 you don't really get a lot of crosses and the striker goes and hits the ball and it enters. Like, it's rare. Most of the goals come from like either like dribbling or set pieces. So you can say that the chances of this team scoring against you are also quite low. And then they do have a very wide weakness. As you can see, their DMC is on the left, and on the right there is that open space. So if you use AMC formations, you move the AMC a bit to the left, so that is in that open space where he can shine best. Now, formations that can give this team a run for its money include 3-1-4-2, 3-4-3, or even that branded 3-1-5-1 formation. Yeah, that formation is for only noobs. I don't respect anyone that uses that formation, walai. After that, you have 4 more managers to beat before you take on Riyadh Crown. Now, against Riyadh Crown, I was already 3% stronger. And on my previous event video, someone commented about me being stronger and cheating my way through the event, but I'm going to give you just a few tips that help you get stronger than the team, because it is possible to get stronger than the final AI team, and this makes it so easy for the event to beat. For example, there are those events whereby you're supposed to beat 8 AI teams, no other managers, nothing else. If you use these tips properly for such events, trust me, you won't beat them 100% of the time. The first tip is that keep your team percentage below 95% before you start the event. This is so important because if you keep your team below 95%, the final event team is going to be a little bit above 100%, like 105%. And here is the thing, if you're above 100%, it is harder to close that quality gap by buying players. Now for me, I started the event when I was 93%. That was on Friday. I clicked start event. That made the final team be 105%. So now tip number 2, don't get players when the season starts. Get them after you've started the event. Wait till the event starts, get it. You can buy from the transfers, you can buy from the scouting, you can even buy loan players. Actually, in the current special sponsor, there is a loan player. For me, I waited till the event had started, then I got him. That increased my team percentage by quite a bit. Now, the only downside to this is that you are risking being weaker than the people you're going up against in the Cup, the League, and the Champions League. And the biggest risk is probably in the Cup, because you can easily get disqualified if you do not have good players. However, for the Champions League, you can always catch up with the second leg fixtures. Now, the final tip I want to give you guys that will help you start to become stronger on the AI team is that start the event on Friday and just wait a couple of days, or you don't need to do the event exactly Friday or even Saturday and Sunday. Unless you don't have time during the week, then in that case you're quite fucked. However, if it's possible for you to delay a bit before you start the event, this is a good thing because of 2 reasons. 1, you're not going to run into those people, those insane mutant teams due to Nodius' bad matchmaking. And 2, your players can train and improve, whereas the AI team stays the same. When you start the event, it just doesn't change, stays the same. If you started the event, the AI team at 105, that's why it will stay. But your team will keep on getting better as time goes on. Personally, I did the event today, yesterday, 13th November to be precise. And that is how my team percentage managed to get higher than the final AI team. I know you guys who have already started this event right now cannot utilize these tips. However, keep these tips in mind before you do the next event, as they will help you make that event much easier to complete. Anyway, moving on to Riyadh Crown. And unfortunately, in the first match, my star boy Ito Shirin gets injured and I lose. It was a very disappointing 1-0 loss. So I had to pay 25 tokens to replay because I had already lost 3 times throughout the course of the event. I got a poor player from stage 5 round 4, so I had to change my formation to accommodate him. And anyway, it doesn't really matter because 4-5-1 would have struggled against the final team. Anyway, a high percentage shit player is still better than a low percentage shit player. So I switched to 3-4-3 formation with normal mentality, hard defending and man-to-man mark. Why those three? Because I wanted to isolate their striker and reduce the amount of chances they would have at goal. You guys forget that I'm Jose Mourinho 2.0. Then the rest of the tactics are generic. Mixed passing on both focus and style. Forced counter-attacks are always off. The pressing is low and the offside traps are always off. With that, we've gotten to the end of the video. Drop a like on the video and help me get to 100 likes, people. This has been your boy Yiga the Great, aka UGH Doctor, also formerly known as the 2 Big Black Lizards, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.